Yeah. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Open Mic. This is episode number 15 here on the Fins Tailgate. I am your host, Mike on the mic. Appreciate you being here as always. Thanks, Aqua, being here early. I know some of y'all are coming in late. Y'all are over at TMI Tuesdays. I appreciate that. It's going to be a little bit of an abbreviated open mic. Got a lot of stuff going on in life, and I'm exhausted. But I'm going to be here for about an hour and a half tonight. Give everybody a place to come in and talk about what is going on. A couple more videos have come out. Deebo Samuel news. Hopefully Christian Wilkins is going to get extended. Maybe they learned from the Agba. Saw a post about somebody saying that we learned from the Agba because it might have cost us a little bit of money waiting as long as we did to extend them. We'll cover everything, man. We can talk some basketball. The playoffs are going on. We can talk the last, I think, 15 or 10 games or so of hockey. Talk about baseball. Talk about whatever you want. We can talk about what they're talking about over on TMI Tuesdays. And with that being said, remember, every Tuesday it is Tonk 7 with TMI at 9 p.m. Then he has color commentary as his co-host. Directly after that, which is right now, you get Open Mic with Mike on the mic. Get me again on Saturdays with Drop the Mic at 10 p.m. Always, you can find color commentary on Thursdays. He is the man. His opinions are spot on. You may not agree with him, but you're going to love to listen to his opinions. So you find him any show we do, he's usually going to be here. He'll probably jump in tonight at some point. And then, as always, you can catch El Capitan with the Fins Tailgate. This is the tailgate party that never stops. You want to help support the channel, the Venmo, the Cash App's right down there. The Super Chat is live, the little $. If y'all want to send some money that way, you can as well. We appreciate anything that y'all are willing to give. It all goes right back into the show to bring y'all a better product. So thanks again. Aqua, thanks as always, man. You always here, man. Appreciate you being here. Everybody, they'll be coming in later. I'm going to go ahead and drop the link. Aqua, you want to get on before everybody gets here? You're welcome to. Anybody that does come in, check the chat, jump on the link, come in. Let's talk. Let's chit chat. Let's talk about what you want to see next. If you're, what your expectations are for the season. It should be working. I don't know. Whatever. But what up, Andres? Appreciate you being here. Guys, got a lot of stuff going on in my life, and it's been a whirlwind couple of days. But I'm so excited to talk some sports and maybe get my mind off of it for a little bit and really just relax and have a good time with y'all. So I appreciate y'all being here. I don't know what the comment section is showing. The error. Let's see if I can get it out of there. Nope, can't. No biggie. But so this Deebo Samuel thing that I saw is now I guess he's making a demand that he wants out. I think the expectation is he won't be in San Francisco. I think I've moved on to not wanting to trade for him only because I think wherever he ends up, he plays out the fourth year of his contract and he tries to get here as a free agent. And let's roll with the weapons we got, man. Adding Cedric Wilson and Tyreek Hill. Jalen Waddle's second year. Jasicki, hopefully he's happy. I don't think he is, but that's a different story for a different day. Mostert, Edmonds. Let's see what we got. We got plenty of skill position players. Lynn Bowden Jr. should be coming back. Maybe Preston Williams can stay healthy. We'll see. But I don't know if I want to trade for Deebo anymore. Not that I'm ever opposed to acquiring the most talent possible. I don't know if I believe you can ever have too much talent. But, if he wants to play for McDaniel, then just let him finish out his current contract. I don't think he'll sign an extension anywhere he doesn't want to be. And I think he really wants to be in Miami. So we'll see. Well, I think that news is going to get hot and heavy here soon, probably this upcoming week. I think once that type of news breaks that a player wants out, nowadays teams don't like waiting unless they're holding them ransom or something. But what up, Ali? Jump on the link, Ali. Get in here. Let's talk some Deebo, bro. Ali's been helping. I've been out of the loop, so Ali's helped me stay in the loop. Sending me messages and stuff that's popped up and whispers that are out there. So I always appreciate Ali. But I think I'm starting to be. What up, Nikolai? I think I'm starting to be under the impression that maybe it's going to be quiet till the draft, or maybe the next big dominoes fall during draft weekend, whether it's free agents, Honey Badger. I think. I mean, there's still some good ones out. I think Clowney's still out there. See, I'm seeing so much hate for Tua. It's crazy. I think he'll be just fine and finally prove doubters wrong. Look, Magic 2.0, I'm going to let you know right now, I ain't never going to hate on the kid again. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of seeing all the hate. I do think what's up? Always fins up, little. But, you ain't ever going to hear any hate out of my mouth. Not even, I'm going to criticize him and I'm going to critique him and what my eyes say, but it's my eyes. So it's not necessarily truth. But what up, Ali? Or what up, McDaniel turning Miami into Voltron?
What up, dude?
I love me some Voltron, bro.
Heck yeah, I grew up with that. Dude, yeah. I told you this was going to happen. Did I not tell you what information was shared that this was all going to play out just like we're seeing it?
What's up, Cody? Appreciate you being here, man. I'm doing all right, bro. I got a lot of stuff going on in my life, but it's all good. God's got it under control, and we're just rolling with the punches. But yeah, dude, I agree. Like everything you said was happening is happening. Like I still think I think this is a ploy to see what kind of offers they can get, but I don't know, man. I don't want to trade for him anymore. I just want him to finish his contract. Let's sign him next year.
Why don't you want to trade for him? Just curious.
He wants to be in Miami. It's known. He wants to play for McDaniel. I think it might honestly make him cheaper if he does play somewhere else or not with a Kyle Shanahan system or disciple. I think he may not be as productive. So I'm leaning towards let's see what he does one more year. And if he's still worth the money, we'll have it. Let's go get him. But if you're going to use those assets, go get a defender. Go get a middle linebacker. Go get you a badass nose tackle. Go get, go get a dynamite offensive lineman or a dynamite center. I don't know, whatever you think you're not going to get in the draft, and hopefully they don't take the picks in the first place. But
while I agree with all of those, all of the positions that you have brought up don't warrant giving up first round picks for. Okay. In addition to it, teams are not ready to move off of those types of positions that easy. It's easier to give up on a player like Debo because of the fact that he doesn't, and this also plays to our advantage if we were to acquire him. I was talking to somebody else about this, because he kept saying, we don't need another wide receiver. We don't need a wide receiver. I don't see Debo as a wide receiver. As a hybrid.
Yeah.
Play running back and a wide receiver.
So do you think he'll be the first person in history to get paid for both? Because I think that's a possibility.
That's possible.
Yeah, look at this gray hair sticking out of my mustache. You see this?
Oh, I didn't see it till you brought it up, but no, it is very much a possibility. That could very well happen. But here is the flip side to things. I honestly think that the reason he wants out, because supposedly from what I've heard from 49er sources and people that I trust on the 49er side of fans of things, they've informed me that they've offered him the Brinks truck, right?
And I heard 5 for 125.
I heard something along that line. That's the Brinks truck, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think so too.
And
25 million a year.
And here's the thing: if he doesn't want to play for you, then that means he doesn't believe in the system.
And I think that goes to show. I think that helps McDaniel's case for what he's going to be able to do with the current talent he has.
Remember when I told you the offensive coordinator that they got from the former Chargers head coach, Anthony Lindsay, I think his name is? Yeah. Remember when I said, watch, they're not going to run the same system anymore? I think we're seeing that played out.
That's fair.
So
I definitely think, I saw a tweet. I need him to get a few more right before I'll give him credit. But I did see a tweet saying draft day deal with Byron Jones and a few picks. And that's kind of what you and I have been talking about this whole time. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, I know. He's gotten some right lately. So I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. And I'm going to keep looking and keep watching and see if maybe he has something going on, dude. But at the same time, I think he had the Adams trade first. I can't argue against it. He was 4 days ahead of everybody. So
Yeah, and the other thing about that is that the person that I got my information from, basically the person you're talking about said the same information.
that's what I'm saying, bro. So like we might have our little, and we'll see. He's agreed to come on the show before. If he ends up getting this one right, then I'll bring him on the show for sure. And then we can all just have a good time chit chatting with him.
Definitely.
Bro, I can't wait to hear what comes out of his mouth.
No, the truth behind the whole thing is that you're talking about not waiting till next year. I don't want to do that. I'll tell you for 2 reasons. One, I believe he has 2 seasons left before he plays his contract out.
No, he's got 1 year. It's only a 4th year. He was drafted in the 2nd round, so he doesn't get that 5th year. The only way that 5th year is there is a franchise tag, but I doubt he signs it.
Okay. So here's the other thing. What if another team comes along the line and offers the Brinks truck? And I have a team in mind, by the way.
Okay.
Our good old boys from your neck of the woods. Who recently their owner on a radio station said that we're not done yet.
Yeah, no, I heard him. It was on the radio station that I know a lot of those guys. You were probably
he's definitely one to watch. I'm just saying.
No, I actually don't think it's for that. I actually think that's for a bigger bodied receiver, and I think that fits their prototype of guys they go to get, i.e. Terrell Owens, i.e. When they brought in it was right after Terrell Owens, Des Bryant, when they drafted him. They like the big athletic style receivers that you can throw a lot of jump balls to, and there's one that could be available, so we'll see.
Yeah, that's true.
I think you're right. I think they're smart enough. They've got, last I checked, I think it's 25.6 million free, and
we already established the cap really doesn't mean anything, to be honest.
No, but at the same time, in this neck of the woods, it does mean something to the owners. They very rarely will go above it, but they also very rarely will leave left over unless they're working on an extension. Yes, Christian, the Cowboys, unless they're working on the extension. Really like that. Appreciate you, Adam, for saying that, bro. And yes, smash that like button. Again, Magic, I agree. We need a line. But what up, Nick?
Hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing?
Good, man. And you got a haircut, looking fresh, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
It does look pretty good.
Trimmed down, man.
Yeah,
what's happening?
Just living the life, man. What up, MC? Having a good time talking about rumors. It's all hearsay at this point. You get these random videos from OTAs that are coming out, and you get the drama around the league that some receivers are going to hold out now because of some of these deals. Terry McLaurin, Deebo Samuel. I think there's another one too, but it's that time of the year where we get to just make up stuff and get people to believe what we want them to believe, and then knowing damn well none of it's going to come true, but it's radio, right? Well, I guess in this case it's TV, but
yeah, I mean, it's nothing else to talk about right now, right?
I mean, I got basketball I could talk about, but I'm trying to get with the fans, and the fans right now are still geared toward football. I'm going to start doing my own show. It's going to be my personal YouTube channel. I'm going to start releasing my basketball shows, my baseball shows. I'm going to stick this with try to stick to the NFL on this platform, and we'll see what happens. But we want to get in the NBA. I'm down for it, y'all. Like, I'm down any day. But I'm gonna bring on MC real quick. Hey, hang on, Nick. What up, MC? Hey, you need to do a mirror on your image so it says BJ. We know why. And he's muted, so he doesn't even know that he can't defend himself right now. MC, unmute yourself, bro.
Deebo thing, though.
Go ahead, Nick.
I think that would just be. I mean, obviously he's a great player and whatnot. We all know that, and he fits the system. He's comfortable with McDaniel. We all know that, but man, there's so many other pieces that we need.
Hey, fuck
right
you,
now.
Mike. I heard that.
Like offensive line, yeah, we added a couple, but dude, center, middle linebacker, nose tackle. Like, I would much rather pay for one of those than a Deebo Samuel. I'm sorry.
You think you need a nose tackle?
Yeah.
I think
well,
you do. I think you need a true nose
Yeah.
tackle. There's not many of them. Hey,
I'm more-
guys, I got a bold prediction really quick, and then I'll let you keep going, Nick. Jordan Davis is not going to be as good as everybody's thinking, and I think he's a day 2 talent, not the day 1 talent. But go ahead, Nick.
Yeah, it's
So Q.
verdict's kind of. I like him, but yeah, middle linebacker is an absolute necessity for us, dude, because our linebacking core, it sucks. I'm sorry, but it sucks. Any of those guys are a number 2 on any other team. Landon Roberts, Van Ginkel. You're talking about special teamers, really. Van Ginkel.
Yeah, we got Benito Jones for nose tackle, and he's not. I think he's not bad. We'll say that. But we've got enough. We've got enough depth at defensive tackle right now that I think we can make up for not having a true nose tackle. But I like Baker Mayfield. I mean, not Baker Mayfield. Damn it!
I was gonna say, wait a second, what?
I know he got me all thrown off right here, but no, I like Raekwon Davis. I like Christian Wilkins. I don't know if we have a 3 technique. That's where I just want somebody that's going to just clog up the middle, be able to push the line back and get to the quarterback at times, but really be there to clog up the middle. And Raekwon Davis and Christian Wilkins are both great at getting to the passer. They're good at tackles for loss. They're good at getting to the running back. But I want somebody that that when he's there,
like a run stuffer, right?
What's up, Q?
Like somebody to play to run first up. Somebody to plug up that hole just to.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Like
because
I think Raekwon Davis can be that.
I hope so, because I think he showed a little bit of that at Alabama.
Too.
Yeah, and he did show. But if we're not going to get an inside linebacker, then I think we definitely need to get the. I know. Hang on, I gotta defend myself. I was not saying I like Baker Mayfield. I was trying to say I like Raekwon Davis, and then I read the comment. My mind doesn't. Yeah. It does too many.
Do you go to the same gas station, Mike?
I guess I don't know.
Can I respond to Nick's comment though?
Yeah, go ahead, Ali.
So I understand that you feel that we need other pressing positions. I don't feel that right tackle at this point is needed to be addressed as much as people think.
I agree.
There's no way that we missed out on all of those offensive tackles when they were rated not by just the Dolphins, but the entire NFL and all the scouts that they were one of the best. There's no way.
If you're going to give a chance to Tua, then also give a chance to these guys, these young players that can be developed. They need more time.
Right.
Now, hold on. This is my point. I'm so sorry, Mike. I don't mean to interrupt you. The thing is that remember, and this is what everyone is forgetting, not just here, but other platforms as well. Go back to when McDaniel first had his press conference as the head coach. He said, and he said it multiple times, don't be surprised if another position or the defense takes a step back while the offense or other positions are moving forward. Okay, so don't be surprised. Like, for example, and Mike knows what I'm alluding to. This person that we've talked about that's making claims that Byron Jones might be involved in this trade, right? Mm-hmm. I think that's a very big possibility. Am I concerned about it? I'm really not, because of who our coach is. Our secondary coach is pretty much the top secondary coach in the league right now.
And I agree with you, because I also think that man, I got a sneaky feeling that Iga Benogany is going to make his name known again. And I think he can replace a Byron. I don't think he could have replaced Xavier Howard, which is why I'm really glad we locked him up. I was on record, and I'm still on record, saying I want to keep the entire secondary intact, that the age and the experience and the level of talent you have is very rare to get 4 of those. And much less you can argue that you have 5 with Nick Needham and his ability to play multiple positions. But the talent there, that was a unit that if you keep it together long-term, bro, that's a historically good unit. And so if they're going to trade away any of them, I think the only one that we can replace is Byron. I don't even think Byron can replace Nick Needham. I think he's better on the outside than in the slot. And I don't trust Iggy in the slot, but I got a sneaky feeling that if they do trade Byron, it's because Iga Benogany is going to become relevant again.
Are you going to bed soon?
We also have Nick Needham.
Yeah, but I just don't think I'd rather keep him as the nickelback.
My whole thing about Debo, though, is I'm a trench guy. I like O-line play and D-line play. specifically O-line, and you're only going to go as far as your offensive line, man.
Mhm.
That's it. Especially playoff push. And,
Go ahead, Q.
I think right now the O line is solid with veteran presence. I think they're solid. Let them develop this season. You got veteran presence from Armstead. You got Collins. They'll help them out. Just give
yeah,
them this
but
season to develop.
all it
And
takes is
no.
one injury for
Like
Armstead.
I don't think I
I'm
don't
looking at
think
the
there's like
injury side.
a certain urgency to address the offensive line. I think right now you're just looking for depth. But I do think on the defensive side though, you still need that dog in the middle,
That three
that three
technique.
technique
Yep.
guy who's
Yeah,
just
Hey,
gonna
I
hold
Mike,
agree.
down.
I'll be right back.
All right, MC.
MJ, oh JB,
BJ.
I agree with that for sure, but I just don't think Debo is an absolute necessity right now.
Well, he's
I
not a
mean,
necessity. He's a
no,
luxury for
no.
sure.
he would be
Yeah.
incredible, like for sure. And I know
Well,
you
but
guys
see,
would
that's the thing
say,
is, would he be incredible? That's here's why I've
well,
moved off of trading
we
for
know
Debo.
what his
Yeah, but here's my deal. If he leaves, honestly, I think now that McDaniel's left, I think McDaniel being gone is going to decrease, and this is a bold statement, but it's going to decrease Debo's value on the open market. And I think he plays out his final year of his rookie contract, and then he ends up signing somewhere. And I fully believe the only place he wants to sign is here in Miami. So I think McDaniel made Debo
I
into
think
Debo.
Debo's
I'm not saying
situation.
Debo's not talented, but I think McDaniel made Debo into who we know Debo to be.
Yeah.
I think
Have you heard anything on AJ Brown, Mike? Because
Zero
I heard he
technique.
still hasn't.
Sorry. Sorry, EM Dolphin. I got my terminology wrong. My bad. What's up, Q?
I heard there's been little rumors here in the Steelers community concerning AJ Brown, saying that
okay. Did you
he's
see that
asking
one
for
he
money.
posted? Yeah.
Yeah,
But did you see
he's
what he
asking for
posted?
more money. No, what he post?
He posted something like he went after either the team or he went after somebody in the locker room. Hang on, I'll pull it up. He went after somebody in the locker room, and I'm pretty sure he's on it. He's gonna be on his way out. Let me find it real quick. I'll read it word for word. But go ahead, talk about AJ.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I think he's looking. He's opening his what you call it, his market. He's going out to other teams and because he's asking a lot of money, and I think it's just based on money. Is he in his 50-year option or?
Oh yeah. Who Debo?
No. AJ Brown.
Yeah, because I think he came out the year before because I think he was a senior when Elijah Moore was a freshman or sophomore. So I do think he's on his 5th year. He said, so he tweeted out, he said, I'm a diva and a bad teammate all of a sudden. LOL. Okay.
Yeah.
Do what you have to do then, and so will I. So if that's a shot at the Titans, he's on his way out. That's another guy that I could see Dallas because he's a Des Bryant type. I could see Dallas going hard after AJ Brown, and they have draft capital and a little bit of money. I think they've traded away all their depth, but I think DK Metcalf or AJ Brown could be in Dallas before it's all said and done.
I can agree with that.
And then Jerry Jones is going to ruin everything.
Well, he always does, but I think trading away Amari Cooper and choosing Michael Gallup over Cooper and Cedric Wilson was one of the biggest mistakes that he's made in a long time. But Q, are you interested in the draft because of the potential franchise quarterback you hope they're going to get, or do you wish to see them stay the course and just take the best available talent? Where are you at as Steelers fans? Do you want a quarterback this year, or are you trying to wait?
Yeah, I think it's good to bring in a young quarterback, help him develop, for I think a year under Mitchell Trubisky.
So who is it? Who's your guy?
I think it's either Willis or that Cincinnati quarterback.
Desmond Ritter.
Ritter.
That's Cohen's guy
Yeah.
too. I like him. I actually do think he's good. And yes, CB. That was another place that I think AJ and Elijah in New York would be kind of dirty, to be honest with you. They already know each other too, but that's that's something crazy. But
You
so
guys
you think that is this the year
right?
for you, Q?
What'd you
Is
say?
this the year you're going to get a quarterback, or would you rather them wait if some of the guys you want come off the board? Are you wanting them to trade up and get their guy, or would you just rather them take what's available?
Listen, I'm good with I'm cool with Mitch. I'm cool with Mitch at the helm because you
Okay.
know, let me tell you something. For me,
Hey, he
football
did
is all
decent in
about
Chicago, bro.
For me, I'm all about the defense, right? I'm more, my perspective is more on the
Appreciate this.
defensive side.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's more on the defensive side. So, but right now, I think we got a solid squad on offense. I think Mitch is he can do the job. I think he's qualified.
So if Desmond Ritter is there and Nakobe Dean is there, who do you want them taking?
Ritter,
Okay.
young guy
I'm not sold
to
on I'm not
develop.
sold on Nakobe Dean right now. So that's just a different story
Yeah,
for a different day. I can't wait to do a
sit
draft
for
show.
1
I
year.
got so many guys
He's
that I'm
not
going to
going
say
to
are
play.
busts.
Something like that.
Yeah. Cool. Well, Kohler, what's up, dude? How did it finish up over on Tom? TMI Tuesday. Kohler, did you disappear from the room for a little bit? Probably. It's okay. He's good at that. What up, Moss Sport Talk? Appreciate
Did
you
you guys
being here,
see the
bro.
little tweet back and forth with fans and AJ Brown?
The one where he it's talking about I'm a diva and that stuff.
No, that's what I was trying to get at. There was supposedly
Right
he
there with you.
said something along the lines where I want to go somewhere where it's mutual interest, and a Jets fan said the Jets want you, we want you here, no matter anything. And somebody, I think it was somebody that knows AJ Brown, posted back saying, "Yeah, but the feeling's not mutual."
Ooh.
Yeah,
I don't think anybody wants to go there. So
Didn't-
hey, I got my first panel question. And if Kohler gets back, we'll let him get on it. Mike Gesicki in this system, is he gonna earn himself an $18 to $20 million contract? Because I got a weird feeling, not a weird feeling. I just got a sneaky feeling he's gonna get 1,000 touchdowns and 1,000 yards and 10 touchdowns this year.
What do you want to go first?
Ali, go ahead.
No, and he'll be traded next year.
So you don't think he's gonna do well?
Ooh.
I don't think.
Ooh.
I still have yet to see anything that shows that he can.
Ooh.
And no offense, the receivers we have, especially if we pick up a Debo, I really don't. I don't see where he fits.
Okay.
I could see another.
And I'm telling you, though, that middle of the field, Ali, is going to be wide open. He's going to have 30 seam routes that he gets a 20, 30-yard gain on this year. And I'd say 7 of those are going to be touchdowns. That middle of the field is about to be wide open, dude.
I hear you. People don't rate the tight end position as a blocker as much as they should. And
Yeah.
I really feel that he's not as polished.
He's not a true tight end.
I don't think he's a wide receiver either.
Ali is the soft-spoken me. You know what I mean? Like, it's like he's in my brain. You know what I mean? Like, really.
Be honest, man. If you wanted the perfect,
Okay.
here's my honest opinion. Okay, if you wanted the perfect tight end for this system, you would have done whatever you could to get Dalton Schultz away from the Cowboys. He would be the perfect tight end in this system, hands down. By the numbers, you can go look. He blocks better. He catches better, more consistent. And number one, which is a McDaniel thing, yards after catch is much better than Gesicki's, who had hardly any.
All right, Nick, do you
He's
think
Durham
Gesicki's
Smythe
going
with
to earn?
more targets.
And I like Durham Smythe.
Like
But
Smythe.
Nick, do you think Ali's right? Is Gesicki going to kind of be an afterthought?
No, I think we're going to see more out of Gesicki. And I'm not even a huge fan of Gesicki. The only thing that bothers me about him is because he can't block. So if you can't do what a tight end does, you know what I mean? I'm kind of iffy about you. But I think with McDaniel, he's going to improvise him and get him max opportunities. And the field's going to be open many different areas.
Well, Tony,
So
Tony, don't downplay that deficiency. Blocking is one of the biggest things a tight end has to do. That is a big deficiency.
Question though, and this is a piggyback off of something you said, Nick. Traditional tight ends need to be good at blocking.
Yeah.
Traditional tight ends. The league is moving away from the traditional offenses and going more stretch the field, going more 5 wide receiver sets. You got a guy with his skill set. You put him in the seam when you have legitimate outside threats and a decent slot guy next to him. I think he fits in more of the new age style offenses. But I agree with y'all. In this offense, you need somebody that can block, which is Hunter Long. CB's pounding the table for him. I love Hunter Long. And Durham Smythe. I think they're better at that. Yeah. But in today's day, my question was, do you think he's going to earn 18 to 20 million? Do you think he's going to earn a big payday? Because I think he fits what people are looking for now is more of a vertical threat tight end.
Yeah, I think he earns it. I think we're going to see a lot more out of him.
But that's only going to make him one-dimensional, right? Because when he comes in, you know it's going to be passing.
He is.
They're just going to pass it to him.
He came in.
I agree with that, but I think a powerful offense, you don't need a tight end that's going to. If you can, there's enough skill position players on this team that if you line up and they know that you're passing the ball, it's still pick your poison. Who are you doubling? Who are you covering in the slot? Who are you putting on Cedric Wilson? Who are you putting on Lynn Bowden Jr.? Who are you going to put on Tyreek and then Jalen? And now all of a sudden you're going to worry about who you're going to put on Jasicki. Like it opens up. I mean, I just think it's not going to matter.
No plausible, no smart defensive coordinator is going to play man to man with this team. They're going to play zone, right?
That's only if they don't respect
it's too much speed.
So
it's too much speed to cover.
Cover 3, right? So you have to do a cover 3 because cover 2, you're going to split your safeties to either side of the field, and that middle of the field is still going to be wide open. So our team's going to realistically come out in a cover 3 against Miami.
But there's going to be double. So I'd rather have, if I'm on the defensive side, I'd rather have double Tyreek Hill and double Jalen Watt.
But that's man,
and then double like. Top,
so
top
you're splitting the safeties. Yeah, so you're splitting the safeties over. Yeah, okay, I got you. So that opens up the middle of the field.
Opens up the middle, yeah.
That
means
who gets the middle?
Should be able to do it.
Your cover 3 has the underneath. I believe it's cover 3 has the.
You got to have some good linebackers to be able to
to beat this team, to stop this team if they go 5.
Only a good linebacker core.
You gotta have speed, bro.
I think we have solid linebackers.
The only thing that can do it.
Yeah, I think you do too. And I like TJ.
Miles Jack and Bush.
I can't believe you got Jack. That was such a big pickup that nobody's talking
about.
That
was a big move too. And we got a Boykin too. Hey, Mike, we got Boykin too from Baltimore Ravens.
I was about to say Baltimore. Miles,
I was
right?
Gonna let.
Go ahead, Crypto.
You can hear me, Mike?
Yeah.
We can hear you.
I was gonna let you know that we allowed you guys to get that win yesterday because
allowed Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson took that game from y'all, bro.
We allowed you guys to get the win.
How you allow?
So you can feel good about yourself.
Crypto.
We just want you to feel good about yourself.
How you allow a guy?
Now that it's going back to the vivid. Now it's going back to vivid. Now it's over.
No. Listen, I know we've lost 11 in a row there. I know the history, but what I'm getting at is how are you going to allow a guy to go 15 of 25 for 41 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, and no turnovers? That's not allowing anything. That's a guy going out and saying, "Hey, y'all suck.
That's the Villanova. That's the Villanova thing. We felt sorry because of the Villanova thing. It's the Villanova thing.
Hey, he was the answer to a trivia question. An Aqua guy. I love Jalen Brunson. He had 2 championships in 3 years at Villanova. But I'm telling you right now, hey, Crypto. If
Bridges was on that team too.
Crypto. If we get 1 in Utah, y'all are out.
That's a long time. That's a tall task. That's a tall order there.
I don't think it is because y'all's team hate each other. The only 2 people that like each other are Jordan Clarkson and the other homeboy that comes off the bench. And nobody else. Dude, Mike Conley went 0 for 8 in that game. Rudy Gobert didn't hit a shot to save his life. He's in there getting 16 to 17 rebounds. That's all fine and dandy. But if
he's going to get about 12 blocks next game.
Hey, get 12 blocks. We ain't going into the paint, brother. We going into the paint. We dishing out to Maxi Kleber. He hit 8 of 10 threes. Dorian Finney-Smith
hit 15%. He had an out of body experience. That was a 15%.
Hey, Maxi Kleber did that. Hey, Maxi Kleber.
That guy had an out of body experience. That guy he can't hit the barn side of a garage.
Hey, he did nothing but net 8 times last night. So I think you might have to take that back. But hey, no, I'm just glad we got 1. But you know that
is.
if Luka plays,
I
you
thought
know
you were
that if
gonna
Luka
say you
plays,
couldn't hit
y'all
the
ain't standing a
you couldn't hit
chance.
the
You know
barn
that, right?
side of a broad.
Yeah. Crypto,
Right.
crypto. If Luka plays, y'all are done. You know that, right?
If Luca plays, he's gonna get shut down. Rudy alone is gonna shut him
Hey, you
down.
know what though? That means he'll
Gonna
have
put him in
27
cuffs.
assists. That means he'll have 27 assists for 72 points, and it'll be fine.
No,
You know what
come
Luka
on.
does? You know what Luka does to Gobert? He sucks him into the lane and then he dishes it out to the wide open shooter that he's not going out to cover because Rudy
Those
won't
guys.
be on Luka. Rudy will be the help on Luka, and when he drives into the lane, he's going to dish it out to Luka's guy,
He
which could be
he
Maxi
better
Cleveland,
dish it
could be
because
Dorian
them gonna
Finney-Smith.
turn into blocks or
Hey,
steals.
Luka's one of the most crafty offensive guys in the lane that we have in the NBA right now. So if anybody's going to be able to take down
We need Luka to play
leaning
selfish
tower of
ball.
it's the
He's
leaning tower
capable.
of Mormons. I don't know how to explain it, but he's a dude. Rudy Gobert is a defensive monster, and the only way to beat him is to take him off the 3-point line and have guys hit shots.
That's what you have to do. You have to hit shots against them. That's the thing. Yeah, if you hit shots against them, you have a chance. But
Yeah,
if you
and then
don't make
that's what
them
we did last
shots,
night. We
it's
hit
gonna be
22
yet
threes.
to go.
Yeah, we hit 22 threes. With the game one, we only hit 11. And
Yeah,
I'm telling you right now,
they basically beat them at their own game. It was the Jazz normally making 22 threes,
oh,
and they not.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, Dorian Finney-Smith is shutting Mr. Mitchell down, bro.
There's no shutting down Mitchell. Mitchell gets 30 in his sleep.
Yeah, and Mitchell gets 30 when he's not playing Dorian Finney-Smith. When he plays against Dorian, go check the stats, Bubba. Go check the matchups.
No.
He's like 2 of.
He's gonna
13,
still wind up with 30 plus.
Hey, I agree with that, but those 30 points in a loss is easy to take. I don't care about that. It's the 30 points in a win. When you get 30 points in the second half, like he did in game one, I get pretty pissed.
Oh well, yeah. He just there was
like 2 points in the first half.
He came out 2 points in the first half. Yeah.
Yep.
But
dude, I'm telling you, this is the series. Hey, and not because I kind of you added to my excitement level, but this is the series I wanted. I want because I feel like Utah right now is Dallas's kryptonite. I think that they're gonna have to beat Utah, and whether it's this year or next year, I think that's the team that they have to get past in order to move forward. And I'm not gonna say that we can beat y'all without Luka, but I do think it still goes 6 or 7 games if Luka doesn't play a quarter. I think.
I don't know if it gets that far.
Man, I'm telling you, don't sleep on this defense, bro. We're doing something to y'all. We kept y'all to 99 and 104. What's your average?
No, the highest point. Like no, the highest in the league. We're number one in offense.
That's what I'm saying, and we held y'all to 99 and 104. Don't sleep on the defense. If you think Utah's got it in the bag, you one of those asleep fans that is not knowing who Dallas has on the bench.
No, I don't know who they got on the bench now. I paid attention to them.
I'm not saying you, but come on now. I know better. I'm not. You 60-40 guys, so I can't argue with you.
Oh, get that 60-40 out of here. Stop the nonsense, crypto. Stop
Listen.
MC, hang on. Hey, go ahead.
I'm gonna take it to 70-30. You stop it.
MC, what up, dude?
You can take it to 100, bro. Doesn't even matter. Even what's his name, Collins. Oh no, who said it again? That O-line he was talking about the scheme and stuff like that. Say it's gonna be run heavy, and so that just debunks your 60-40.
Never debunked.
No,
that's a diversion tactic.
He just said it.
That's
especially with the schemes.
You never give
so your
away
60-40
your
is just insinuation. You're just insinuating it's going to be a 60-40.
There's no such thing.
I'm there, bro.
There's no such thing as insinuation.
To the end of earth, bro. I will fight you on this, bro.
Yeah. Well, do it because you're going to fall off of it.
Hey, speaking of fighting, I'm going to fight everybody.
Ain't gonna fall off because of you.
Tuesdays to check out Tonk Seven's TMI Tuesdays with color commentary.
You're going to fall off of it. You keep on.
You get myself with Mike on the mic as open mic, and then on Saturdays you get me with drop the mic. Open mic is when we get the fun things that are happening right now. And then color commentary on Thursdays. Check him out at 10 p.m. He's phenomenal. I love him. He's here everywhere you can find the Fins Tailgate. You will probably find Kohler. And as always, check out the Fins Tailgate with El Capitan. It is that tailgate party that never stops. To help support the channel, Cash App, Venmo in the corner, Super Chats live. You want to donate to the channel, you're welcome to. We put it all back in to bring y'all better products and better content, guys. Like that's what it's all about, is getting those connections. And the more the more this channel grows, the more that y'all get to see more and more awesome quality content. So we have a hell of a team here. Our producer in the back, don't forget about him. He's one of the best ones around. And he's the one that actually got us to partner with Fanatics, where you go to fanatics.com. You can find all your sports merchandise, MLB, NBA, NFL. You want NASCAR? I don't care what you want. Go there, get it all. Hoodies, jerseys, hats, T-shirts, flip-flops, thongs, whatever you want to find. Don't forget, we are the Farmers Porn. The one that here on this channel. And MC, MC came on and he auditioned last week, guys. I don't know if y'all remember.
Whoa. Time out. No. Mike, fuck out of here. 1, 2.
It's MC.
You see what happened was shut the fuck up. 2.
That's like 5 swear jars already.
I don't give a fuck. 3. Fuck y'all.
Oh, you just got like a swear jar going? Anybody who swears?
He's gonna be the single. He's gonna single-handedly fill up the swear jar.
Fuck y'all.
He's buying
Fuck y'all swear jar.
Oh man.
Was it So what was Q and Crypto talking about earlier? It was
the
going
60-40, 60-40, 70-30, 50-50.
Crypto was
That's the only way to be
60%
successful.
pass.
In this league, that's the only way to be successful. That's the only way you're going to lift the Lombardi Trophy.
Crypto, no, that is not the only way.
Yes, because the last 4 champions have did it that way.
No, oh my God.
It doesn't mean it's the only way. It's not
That's
the only way, bro.
Don't buck the trend. Like I said, that's a
No,
square.
you can say whatever to me. That's
You're
not the only way.
The trend.
I want
Of course, it's not the only way, but that is the
multiple
way.
ways.
You're roasted.
No,
you can say it all you
that's your
want.
opinion, right? Is that your opinion?
You can say it. No,
you
that's
can
a
be
fact
opinionated,
because
right? It's cool to have
you
opinion.
a fact. The
But
trend
it doesn't
of the
mean
league.
it's fact. It's not fact, bro.
I'm giving you a fact that's the trend of the league. You can
You're
say,
saying it's a fact that it's the only way
and
to
argue
win.
all you want because that's what you want the
Bro,
Dolphins to do. So they can't
you
be
can be
successful.
annoyed, you can be
so
mad.
So the Steelers can be good. That's what you're trying to do. That's a backdoor way. So the Steelers can be successful.
Bro, I'm a proud Steelers fan, bro.
To make the Dolphins do something that's been successful.
And that's what you do, bro. Listen.
That's what it is.
Listen, let me tell you. That's what.
That's just a backdoor way to get the Steelers to be successful against the Dolphins because you know if they was 64, you guys have no shot.
No
shot.
Those years with Roethlisberger, early years especially, they won with a good run game.
I need a beer.
You guys have no
At least you
shot.
made the playoffs, right?
You have no shot.
We were doing the same thing.
Barely.
Quick passes.
That's because the
quick
Chargers,
passes.
the Chargers,
we were doing the same thing, and we made the playoffs.
Y'all had to rely. You have to rely on the Raiders to get in.
I love how Crypto just immediately goes to unmute. It's so funny.
I need a beer.
Mike.
Yeah.
Piggybacking to your original panel question that you had, let me ask you: with Tyreek Hill being on the roster now, is Gesicki going to get the same amount?
That is a fact. Crypto.
You saying you're going to get the same amount of what?
Targets? Because I
think you got to understand, dude. I think
more.
So yes, I agree with you, but I'll say yes. I think he gets more targets because of how open this middle of the field is going to be for this team. Anybody in the slot that's going a cross route or doing a slant or doing an in route, a 7-yard in, whatever route they're doing, the middle of the field is going to be wide open. And if Tua can get in a groove, hitting the middle of the field without seeing it sometimes and just throwing to that spot, bro, if Gesicki's on the seam, if you send him down the seam, even to do a stutter right down the seam.
Exactly, Mike. And we're not going to be able to properly evaluate Tua by handing off the ball. It doesn't take what you call the hand the ball off all the time.
Yeah, but
how you going to say this is Tua's year, and yet you're going to tell him that he's got all he got to do is hand off the football?
See, this is what you guys. This is the problem with you guys, bro. When you're watching the game, you don't evaluate one person, bro. You evaluate the whole team. Individually
you evaluate
and together.
the whole team, but handing the ball
right
off
now,
in large quantities, you ain't gonna get no gauge on who the quarterback is in pressure situations.
It's gonna make you look.
But if it works, Crypto, Why would you change it if it works?
If was a fifth, we all would be drunk. So stop the nonsense.
Yeah, then no, you stop your nonsense. And you said that's the only way you can succeed.
Yeah, if was a fifth, we will all be drunk. So if the running game
you've already
works.
been debunked,
and even that same San Francisco team ran the ball less than 50% of the time. Checkmate.
Checkmate.
No, bro.
But
what do you mean checkmate, bro? You started sounding like TD, bro.
That same San Francisco team.
It opens things up.
How many times did they run the ball?
It opens things up more.
They only ran the ball.
Is that really
50 more times. 50 more times, and we only 3 more times per game than the Dolphins did.
It's a madhouse! A madhouse!
Hang on, caller.
They only ran the ball 3 more times per game
that's
than
your
we
girlfriend,
did.
Mike.
And they barely
I know
made
my
the
wife
playoffs.
is better looking, but that girl looks fine. In
That's
boyfriend.
Alyssa Nakin. She is the first,
the first base coach
on the field coach, female coach in MLB history.
Yeah, she's good looking too.
Served as first base coach for the Giants the other day or today or
yesterday.
A fucking 10. Gentlemen.
Run the ball, Crypto.
Yeah, do it at your own peril and die on the vine.
That's Mike's soon-to-be boyfriend.
Die on
hey,
the
yo.
You know, MC, the amount of time you do an extra and CT. I mean, I got CT.
No, that's y'all three. What are you talking about?
I got 2 of the 3 amigos in here that like talking about my private part.
Just leave Pete up.
Don't make me.
CT, you better defend yourself, bro.
Bro, don't make me. I want to end this shit right now.
MC, it's impossible.
Nah, I've just been enjoying the chaos. I've been trying to figure out why my goddamn lawnmower is not starting, my riding mower. So I've just been hanging out in the workshop trying to fix that. Listening to this crazy shit.
Question. Just a question. Did you check to see if there was gas in it?
It's no, my starter wasn't engaging the flywheel, and it's not my battery, so I don't know if it's the solenoid. I don't know if there's low voltage going to the starter. I don't know what it is. I got my multimeter out, and I was just checking shit and just listening along to y'all. I was having a grand old time. It made a drudgery a little bit more enjoyable.
Oh,
it's freaking still.
So it was a hassle trying to fool that.
Talking about, I'm confused.
Trying to get it started, huh?
MC, when are you not confused?
Bro, don't be doing that.
Going to UM, he's been smoking that
MCJB
flower
is
and
my
forgetting shit,
dude, bro.
Crypto.
I mean, like, you're not wrong.
What?
Hey, CT, what do you
sideways.
What do you think about Lynn Bowden Jr. injury wise? Do you think he comes back full go?
I think he will. I mean, we knew last year he was ready to go, but Flores put him on IR, and whether that was a, doghouse thing, I don't know, but he should be fine. He was supposedly ready to go midway through last year, but he was on IR. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if that was him, because him and Flores apparently had a little verbal exchange. I don't know if that's him putting him in the doghouse or what. I don't know. I can't speculate.
Let's go Lakers, the couch time.
That is, by the way, that is the
couch time.
Exclusive footage of Crypto checkmating Q as if he was
yo.
That
yo,
is the
color.
T.
Yo.
That is the real
Say that again, bro. Say that again, bro.
Checkmating Q.
It sound like Mr. Club 3000 on here.
Exactly.
Y'all two be outie bouties.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the actual real life TD.
I'm a big lot.
Sounding like Club 3000 on here, bro.
I'm not even gonna say. I don't want to say it. Never mind.
I think he's.
And see, you sound really.
You double handing it? You double handing it, color? Are you double handing or are you sitting?
I'm
do it with no hands.
No, actually, look. No, Q. Look, it looks like he's giving the.
He giving the air thrust out there.
Yeah, he looks like he's about to give him a double hand, bro. Oh, double-handed.
Like you got a teabag someone, just dum. So like, yeah.
No, he's giving you the call me emoji. You know what I mean? What do they
Call
call that? What we used to call
He's
it.
got that position right
I don't
there.
see it, bro.
Hey, Ali.
That looks like a
Ali, how you
position
like
on
that?
Farmer's Pornhub.
Ali, how you like
Color,
that?
did you say that was the
Street Bros
original
Lakers
TD?
instead of the Los
That is
Angeles
the Dolphins mascot, TD.
You're killing me, man. You're killing me.
Hey, your
Oh,
Lakers,
yeah,
y'all the
the
ones that
original.
let LeBron come to
Yeah.
town and ruin that team. So
I don't blame LeBron. I blame the GM. The GM
how
had
do
it.
you not? Why? Because he listened. He did what he was smart. He's saving his job and listening to the king. Everybody thinks LeBron's the king, right? Because I know.
On my team, nobody wanted Russ on the team, to be honest.
Hey, but LeBron did.
LeBron
That was
did.
his
He's
buddy.
the one that held him up
That
for
was
it.
his
He's
buddy.
responsible for it.
He called Carmelo Anthony. He might call Jordan to see if he get him off the bench, come help him win another one.
We'll see what happens.
LeBron is a
Teams
joke.
always come back, bro. Good teams always come back.
LeBron is the most gifted, one of the most gifted physically to ever play the NBA. I think.
I agree.
I think he lacked the fundamentals that college would have given him, and I think he lacks the killer instinct to put him in my top 7. I know the numbers are going to say he's one of the best to ever do it. I get that. I know he's going to be top 10 in pretty much every category, but he's going to be a top 10 because of how many games he played. And I'm sorry, 2 of the championships he won, you can take them away as far as him winning them, and you can never say that Jordan didn't win any of his 6. You can never say that Kobe didn't win any of his. LeBron did not win 2 of those championships. Ray Allen and Kyrie Irving did. And what he did to Kevin Love was one of the biggest travesties I've ever seen in pro sports, to take a 2020 post player and say, hey, go shoot 3-pointers. Go shoot 3-pointers. Go have fun. Go shoot 3-pointers. I know you're a 40% 3-point shooter. You took like 50 a year. Now I want you to shoot 150. And don't worry about rebounding. Just go play. You're a 2020 guy in the post. I get that. But go shoot threes. What he did to Kevin Love was absolute travesty, in my opinion.
So Q, over in Pittsburgh, do they have like a guy that dresses up as a big yellow towel or something for your guys' on the field mascot? What do you do there?
No. There's nobody in a big yellow towel.
Big foam yellow towel.
They dress up in diapers.
Wait, Q.
Oh,
who is your mascot?
Are you serious? It sounds like you're mad right now, Crypto. Woosah, my friend.
No, I'm
Woosah.
not mad. I'm very happy.
Check your pulse.
Very proud.
No, check your pulse,
No,
my
you
friend.
check your pulse
Sound
and
like,
stick to
your
you stick to
cholesterol's
that
going
BS
up, bro.
talking point.
Yeah,
No.
you got BS in your mouth. That's what your mouth
Yeah.
says.
Pulse for that run
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
Bullshit.
Don't tell me to check my pulse. My pulse is very fine.
Check your pulse. You might be dead by now, bro.
Check it for that run game.
I love that dude.
Bro,
Fix that
shit.
doggone
Bro,
BS
I fear
talking point.
nobody.
On
I'm letting you know right now. I fear nobody,
That
bro.
run game.
Just God and
you
my
check
mama.
your pulse.
Just God and my mom. Hey, bro, I'm
Before you-
alive,
Look at Mike.
bro.
Mike
I'm
is
Start
just
alive
the
right
dumb
now,
talking
bro.
point.
I'm alive right now, bro.
I don't fall for that talking point.
So I'm going to
So you
give.
go
Well,
shove
you
that
too,
talking
bro.
point on the Steelers airwaves.
But you just out here talking nonsense, bro.
Mike,
No,
this is
you
gonna
Just out here
happen
talking
right there,
nonsense.
bro.
No, you talking nonsense. You
No,
said the
you
only way to
talking
win
nonsense.
is 60-40.
No,
The only
I
way
didn't.
to
I
win
said
is
that's the
60-40.
trend now, and you better
Bro,
stick to it if you want great success. If you want a greater
clip that.
probability of
Somebody
success.
clip
Yeah,
that
you
in.
have to
Don't
go
put
ahead, man.
words in my
Trendsetters, Crypto. We're the trendsetters.
Okay, let's calm down.
Trendsetters my ass. That's not the way of the league.
Well,
No,
it's
guys,
gonna
all right,
be.
cool. So, Q, because you
Trendsetters. Wait, Mike. Trendsetters aren't the way of the league, bro. The last 10 years, all it's been is trendsetters.
Doing what?
I'm talking. Yeah,
Watching
doing what?
Tom Brady win Super Bowl.
60% of the time they've been throwing the ball. Exactly.
Oh, they have a run game too. Come on now, don't give me that.
Yeah, they have a run
they have
game, but
whatever
barely.
kind of game they need.
Passing game, and for every
Yeah,
good pass,
but barely.
running.
The
Like I
run
said,
game only
delusional,
supported.
bro.
They
Delusional.
only supported the pass.
The only
it wasn't
answer
the other
they'll
way
take
around.
is their own answers.
Yeah, the running game only supported the
Check your
pass. It
pulse,
wasn't
bro.
the other way
Make sure
around.
you good and you alive, bro.
No one said
All
they
I
didn't
know
have a
is
running game.
When
It was the running game that
James White
supplemented the
caught a
pass.
in the flat to win the Super Bowl.
what is going on with the
Everybody
audio?
on that defense.
Yeah,
thought Brady was
somebody's
going to one
like,
of their
oh
wide
my
receivers.
god.
MC, whatever you're doing, stop.
My bad.
Yeah, I muted you. Go ahead. I see. I'm gonna give this topic. Y'all got till 1 hour, so we're at 57 minutes and 40 seconds. You got 2 minutes and 18 seconds, 2 minutes 15 seconds to finish this topic out, and then we're gonna spend 30 minutes before just chit chatting about some other stuff. Oh, or we can end it now because that works too. Radio silent is perfect.
That's good.
Hang on. No, I'm gonna go. So I want to go crypto. You get 30 seconds starting now. Go ahead.
Okay. Once again, in order to be successful, as the way the trend is going, that's the probability you need to win to have great success. That increases your chance of success when you have that ratio of 60-40, just like 9 of the last 10 Super Bowl champions did.
Okay, Q, you get 30 seconds starting now. Go.
Well, if you're trying to go the way of the trend, that means you got to do it better than everybody else, because that's what everybody else is doing, right? Why not be different? Right? If more people are doing that, be different, because you got to be better than everybody else that's doing the same thing, because everybody's trying to do the same thing right now. You're trying to pass. Well, let me tell you something. Not everybody is successful running the ball first.
All right, that's it. CT, 30 seconds. Go.
No, I wasn't commenting on the 60-40 thing. That's between them. I was just commenting on the thing of that the NFL is not a trendsetter league. It is, because we've seen it's a copycat league. Why? Because they see somebody doing something right and they copy it. I wouldn't comment on the 60-40 thing. That's between them.
All right, so 60-40 things dead. 60-40 things dead.
No, prove my point. Like he said, it's a trendsetter league. They sell success.
You just said it. Everybody copy. You see Patrick Mahomes out there. You see,
you don't do it.
You see,
ain't seeing Patrick
but doesn't mean it's the only way.
Football because we need to be different.
Crypto.
It doesn't mean that it's the only way. Crypto.
I'm not saying it's the only way. I'm saying if you want a greater probability of success, that is the way.
Okay.
Just do it better than the teams that's playing you're playing against.
Crypto.
That's stupid logic, bro. You're trying to do it better than KC.
Stupid logic.
You're trying to do it better than Josh Allen.
No, the Rams did it. They hoisted the trophy, and if the Bengals would have won, they would have hoisted the trophy doing the same thing.
Doesn't mean that they're the best team. The Rams are the best team.
They hoisted the fucking trophy. What you mean they're not the best team?
They won the Super Bowl. Not everybody in the Super Bowl is the top team.
The hell if they're not? They proved it on the field.
They won the Super Bowl. Yes, they are Super Bowl champions.
Crypto.
But not every team that makes a Super Bowl is the top team in the league.
They're one of the top teams in the league. They're still one of the top teams. But they still use the freaking formula.
No.
Regardless.
Bob Greasy is polishing 2 Super Bowl trophies right now because he had a
run game. 50 years ago.
I don't care. The recipe
Miss me with that nonsense.
The recipe.
I don't care.
The recipe.
The recipe been gone for over half a fucking century.
Everybody else is doing
the
it.
recipe.
And you want a copycat?
The recipe is
it's been missing for half a century. Miss me with that nonsense.
Nope. Recipe is still the same. Sorry.
No, the recipe hasn't worked.
Sorry, Crypto. Your logic is nonsense.
No, it hasn't.
Right now, you believe in your own.
Super Bowl in the last 10 years.
You won't accept any other answer but your own.
Go. Starting back from the last 10 years, go all the way back the last 20 years. Go. Name me more than 5% of the teams that hoisted a trophy that ran the ball more.
I'm not trying to go research that shit.
One by one. No, it ain't.
If you know, then tell me.
You got
if you know, then tell me.
I think the last one was probably. I think the last one was probably 2001 Ravens or the Terrell Davis.
That actually ran the ball at a greater percentage than they ran, exactly, which is way less than 60%.
I think you can go look at that Seattle game though. The first one, the second one when Marshawn Lynch got held out. I'd venture to say they ran the ball a little bit more than 40% in that game as well.
The 1 yard blunder.
In the game, was referring to the season.
Well, in the
You
season,
know what, bro? You
I'm
might as
talking
well
about
sit in front of the
exactly,
mirror and
Color.
talk to
Thanks for
yourself.
clarifying because they want to spin their own narrative. A guy coming on here that's a fan of another team.
And
He's just
crypto's
basically
not
It doesn't
actually
replacing
matter.
master at
It
disagreeing. I
work.
doesn't
keep
matter.
You're
saying it.
just
I
basically
keep
the
It
new
doesn't
saying
version
it.
of
matter,
master
bro.
at work.
Look,
You're no
I
I'm a
keep
different.
football
saying that
fan,
everybody's
bro.
arguing against
Yeah,
a
you're a
different
football
point.
fan. You're no
Crypto
different
is
from
not
master at work.
saying that we're not going to run the ball. He's not saying we're going to pass heavy. He's saying we're going to pass 60% and run 40%. And I don't think, given how our team is constructed, the things that our coach has said and done, I don't think he's outrageous or off the cuff for making that type of prediction.
Listen, caller.
60-40.
Listen, caller. You can
I'm more
pick out the
70.
timestamp. He
I'm
did
more
say
55, 45, but still the same thing. He's not saying we're
Crypto
going to
did say
pass and
that this
that's it.
was the only way. And don't tell me he didn't say
No,
that, because
I'm saying that is a higher percentage of winning if you do it with
no,
that
now you're changing it,
percentile.
bro. You're
No, I
changing
didn't.
it.
No, Q.
You,
What he's
you
Okay,
did.
saying
You
is,
did.
if you
even
want
if
to
we
put words
pass,
in my
You did.
mouth, you want
Watch
to
your
put
back.
words in my
saying
mouth.
even if
That's
we
why I
pass
specifically
51%
said
of the time,
60-40,
Watch
dumbass.
your back. I don't give a bro.
51%
You
of
can
the
scream,
time
bro.
and
You
ran
can
it
scream. You
49%.
can scream all you want.
Time out. We don't do none of that yelling.
There was a
And
Super
no
Bowl.
hard feelings
Even if
towards
we
anybody.
passed the ball 51% of the time and
But
ran it 49%, crypto's statistic would still be accurate. That a team
Okay,
that won the
so-
Super Bowl passed more than they ran.
There,
so
All he's trying to say.
So I'm cool with that's what he's trying to say, but I'm done with this one. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna close this out because I'm exhausted. It's been a long week, a long weekend, yeah. Anyways, I got about 20 minutes left, 30 minutes left that I've got enough energy to give you all.
Yeah, I just
And
wanted
so
to clarify. I've been waiting to
Yeah,
clarify
no, you're good.
that
But
for
what
a
I'm gonna
couple
do,
days now.
but what
They're
I'm gonna do.
arguing a point that he's not even trying to make.
So if you'll do me a favor, save that for I'm gonna do one-on-one with everybody, but I'm
Right
gonna
on.
start with somebody that's in the back, and then I'm gonna bring everybody on. So everybody that's here, y'all are gonna get talking time. So just give me a second, okay? Tony, oh, he's not back there anymore. Tony, come back in, bro. And I'll get you on, but I'll start with Ali. So Ali, so this is open mic. So it doesn't have to be football, but I want to start doing at the end of the shows. Man, what's something that you have wanted a platform to talk about for a long time? Give me something. Give me something good, man. Doesn't have to be football. Just give me something.
Something.
It could be how bad your Lakers are.
Sure, if you want to talk about that. I don't know, man. This after last season, to be 100% honest, I kind of like put them on the wayside a little bit. I haven't really followed them this season too much. As soon as I knew we got Russ, man, I was just like, nope, this is not going to work. I was, big advocate against that. I would have saved all your pieces, Wall would have been a good option, maybe. Maybe there's something there, or you could have done something even crazier and went big and picked up. There's some other players that that could be on.
I don't know why they didn't go after Bradley Beal with the package they used to get Russ. I don't know why they wouldn't have just added another pick and gotten Beal.
That actually would have been a perfect move, to be honest.
Yeah, I think Bill would have been. The sad part about Bradley Beal is he would have been the perfect move for a bunch of teams, but Washington won't move him. So he's stuck with Kristaps Porzingis now. So, whatever.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
I completely agree.
Ali, I want to ask you, has anything changed in your mind of your expectations for the rest of the offseason?
No, nothing's really changed. I feel if there is going to be a trade coming up, it's either going to be during the draft or after the draft. That's basically
I agree. I agree. I actually think the draft day trades you might see more than we saw last year. Yeah. Not that we saw a lot. I don't remember how many we had, to be honest. I could try to blow smoke and tell you I do, but I think we're going to see a big draft day trade this year, maybe 2.
You want my bold prediction? There's going to be more than 3 teams that trade down.
Oh,
that's my bold prediction. I kind of feel that the teams are not as hyped about this draft as what it may seem, even with all the receivers, because there's so many of them. I feel that they're like, we could just get more assets and just move back and get a similar player. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
mean, Garrett Wilson, yeah, he's good. There's another guy. I mean, there's like 5 or 6 receivers, which I think it's 1/10 of a second. That is the
Slow your
difference.
roll on Olave. He's gonna suck.
You say that, but I'm going to tell you right now, he's going to end up being the next Mike Thomas. You heard it from me.
But
Hey,
that can't stay on the field after a certain point.
Now look what happened.
Hey, I'm telling you right now, if Olave becomes Michael Thomas, I will eat crow. Just same as if Tua wins the Super Bowl and goes out and puts up ridiculous numbers. I'll eat crow.
On it live on
Olave
YouTube.
becomes anything
On your
close
YouTube channel.
to anything close to what Michael Thomas was, I will eat crow because Olave. I just think Olave. People got too much faith in him.
You'll be eating.
I like Garrett Wilson better than Olave, Bubba.
Oh, I do too. I do too. I had Olave as a possibility for us only because of where we sat in the draft at the time. But now that we're in third, there's no way. I kind of like the guy that you got from Baylor, I think he is.
Taquan Taylor, yeah, or
Taquan
Taylor.
Pretty fast.
Dude, you know, he's not just fast, he's electric with that ball in his hands.
How's his hands? Are they soft or?
You know, they're soft enough because you're going to give him the ball on quick slant. You're going to give him the ball on a deep fade. Not a fade. You probably just give him on a go route. He's a lot of speed, but when you put the ball in his hand, especially if you put him on a slant, hit him quick, bro, he's electric. It's fun to watch. I'm not saying he's great, but I think in this type of offense, I think he would do really well. I want the linebacker out of BYU. I don't care if we stay with that 3rd round pick. I want the guy from BYU.
Yeah, I've had him on my mock drafts a few times. The big thing is that with my bold prediction about the more than 3 teams trade back, it'll be for assets to pick up for next year. Next year's draft,
I agree.
It's all
hey, dude, I've been banging that damn drum since my very first episode that I want to get as far out of this draft and get as much into next year as possible. But all right, Ollie, I'm gonna jump you back, hang out for backstage talk.
Before you let me go, real quick, because I actually got to drop out. I got to spend time with my wife. I just want to say thank you. Fins up, man, and keep doing what you're doing. Okay.
Appreciate you, Ollie. I love it, man.
Later.
All right, Nick. What's up, dudes? You and me, Bubba. Go ahead and bring your video back up. You're so pretty. I want to see you before you leave, man. Hey, that new fresh haircut, everything. It's looking good, bro. Looking good, man. So give me this is open mic, man. What's something that you wanted to talk about, whether it's Dolphins, I don't care. Just something you wanted to talk about. I haven't got a chance yet. I can't hear you. Let me make sure your mic is turned up real quick. Try again. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Nick, I can't hear you. I'm going to have to drop you back. Maybe we can jump back in. But, oh, my goodness, that is the cutest little group. Boy. Dude, your eyeballs. You're going to break a lot of girls' hearts, huh? I need me a little boy. I got 3 girls, but it works. All right, Nick, I can't get your speaker to work, so I'll get you back next time, man. I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you being here. Fins up. All right, Q. What up, big dog?
What up, Oos?
Hey, Oos, I'm sorry to put you in timeout, but what's the name calling?
I know, bro. It was
I just had to get both
too much traffic.
It wasn't any hard feelings. So,
hey, no worries. I know, bro. Listen, bro.
Go ahead, man.
I'm just gonna get some things off my chest real quick. You know, allow me to just get that off my chest. Listen, Crypto. I don't like how you always try to alienate me in this Dolphins. I know it's a Dolphins community, bro. But you know, Mikey boy know why I'm here. I like the feel. You know, I like the people in it, bro. I like the vibe. That's why I'm here. And plus, they talking football, some basketball, but I'm not with the basketball. You know, I'm more so football.
Yeah.
But man, I know what you're saying though, Crypto. You're saying 60-40 is what you think will pass in this league, right? 60 pass, 40 run. Yeah, you can do it with 60-40, but you can do it with also 40-60. That's what I'm saying. You can pass less and run more. That's all I'm saying.
Name the teams that you think, and I'm playing devil's advocate, but name the teams you think could run at 60 and pass 40 and win. Because I got a couple of them.
This coming season?
Yeah.
This coming season? Okay. I think Frisco can do that.
Are these teams going to need to do that, or do they choose to do that?
They're going to choose to do it. Okay. Because so it's all situational. Yeah, it's all. I think my Steelers are going to run 40. Okay. They're going to utilize that back in Najee Harris.
Yeah, that's one of my guys.
And I also think Miami. Miami.
I don't. Maybe I'm not gonna. I'm gonna
No.
disagree.
I know what you guys are thinking. I know what you guys are saying, Chris. I mean, Mike. You guys are saying sorry. You guys are saying that you guys are going to be passive because of the weapons you brought in, right?
No. I think it's going to be closer to 50-50. I honestly think it'll be straight down the middle. I think you'll see 20 runs, 20 passes, like that, 25 a game.
Yeah, I can mess with that. Ideal. I can mess with that.
But so my teams that if they're that would legitimately run 60% of the time and pass 40 is a team like Indianapolis, a team like Pittsburgh, and a team like I think the Jets. And then the wild card team for me is Buffalo because I think they're going to revert back to a lot more running now that
Mike.
What's his name? What's his name?
Mike.
Brian Daboll. And now that Brian Daboll is gone, I think that they're probably going to run a little bit more. But I think those teams need to do that because of what they have or what they lack at the QB position. And I'm not knocking Matt Ryan, but I think he's at the age in his career where you definitely need to run more than rely on him. I think Pittsburgh is in the same situation. I love Trubisky's upside, but I think you need to run more with him at helm. And I definitely think that I think you're spot on with San Francisco because I don't know how much I trust Trey Lance. But I think Buffalo, here's another bold prediction, and then I'm going to get to the next guy and give you a couple more, 30 more seconds or so. But is I don't think Buffalo's going to be any good this year, but that's just me. Go ahead, Q. You got like 30 more seconds to get something else off your chest. Or just something you want to talk about that you needed a platform, and now you got it.
Bro, man, I just want to talk defenses, bro. I'm always about the defense, right?
Me too. I'm a defensive coach.
Yeah, I'm always about the defense. And right now, the AFC defense, man, is looking pretty tough this season. I'm looking at the the Chargers. Yep. I'm looking at the Miami Dolphins. I'm looking at the Steelers. I'm looking at Baltimore Ravens. I'm looking at the Cleveland Browns. Man, it's gonna be jam packed, full of defenses this year. Yeah, offense. Yeah, I kind of get into it sometimes with offense, but I'm more so on the defense. I love just looking at the pieces and the players they have and their schemes too, how consistent they are in pressures and stuff like that.
Hey, I got a question. That Cincinnati defensive back,
Mike Hilton.
No, he's coming in. Man, what's Sauce Gardner?
Yeah.
So you a Pittsburgh fan, so y'all don't have. I mean, you had Antonio Brown, but before that, very rarely do y'all have divas. Do you like a presence like that? A guy that's got the cockiness that matches the talent level, or are you more of on your defense? You want more of a quiet, go by his business and just get the job done kind of guy?
No. I'm with that. We've had characters, bro. We had Hines-Ward, bro. We had Hines-Ward. He was quite the character,
James
but
Harrison.
he was always a character on the field.
Yeah, but Hines-Ward wasn't a diva.
He was always a character.
Yes, but he wasn't a diva. What I'm getting at is
no.
diva personality. Yeah.
No. I don't think any team wouldn't want a diva on their team. I don't think any team wouldn't want that. But they want characters. You want a character to be out there, to show, to reflect on the fans, right? Yeah. Reflect on other fans for their fans, right? Because that's the attitude.
So you're a fan of showboating?
No, not showboating. I'm a big fan of Hines-Ward. I'm a big fan of Troy Polamalu. Those people that speak volumes in games, right? They don't need to talk much. Yeah. And cool. That's the type of players I like, man.
So who's your favorite Miami Dolphin defender ever?
Miami Dolphin defender? Oh, Larry had this on his show earlier. I think it was today. Man, they say pick any defender from the past you would want in his prime to play for this Miami Dolphins team, this upcoming season. I say, you know what? You guys are forgetting about one legend who actually played in Miami, I think 2 years. And I said, man, you talking about Seau.
Yeah, Junior Seau. Oh my God, I was Junior right there with you. I love Zach Thomas, but Junior Seau with the defensive staff or the defensive players they have assembled on this one, I think he's perfect for the style of defense they play. You're right.
Exactly, especially when the Dolphins need a inside linebacker.
Mm-hmm.
And in
We
his
need that
prime
middle.
too. In his
Yep.
prime too,
Yep.
man.
Oh yeah, say I was a beast. Nah, life gone too soon. All right, Q. Appreciate you being here. Stick around. You want to sing around back?
Thank
We'll
you.
be doing
Thank
backstage
you,
for a
brother.
little bit. Yeah, appreciate you, bro. All right, Crypto. Now it's your turn, buddy. Let's see your response.
Hey, no, all I was basically, that's why I use specific numbers like that to illustrate the ratio to give us a greater probability of competing with elite teams of the Chiefs, the Bills, and things like that. Because deep into the playoff runs, those ratios give you a greater probability of overcoming elite teams like that, because not teams with an elite running back has overcame the likes of the Chiefs or overcame the Rams or overcame because of that trend that's been set. So I'm just trying to give us a greater probability of overcoming teams with where we have where we don't have an elite quarterback at this time. You know, we rant and rave about Tua's accuracy. Well, let him go out there and prove it. We're not talking about his accuracy of handing the football off. We're talking about his accuracy when his relationship to throwing the football. So if he has that skill set and you're giving him a greater percentage of success, and we got these elite weapons, don't be gun shy in using them. Don't be gun shy. You know, back in the day when the Detroit Lions had Barry Sanders in their backfield, the coach went out there saying we need to pass first to set up Barry Sanders. They said, no, you don't have guys that can stop our running back, because that's the greatest strength of this team. We're not going to be gun shy and handing Barry Sanders the ball. Yeah, they threw the occasional swing pass, out pass, or down route to Brent Perryman and all those guys. But we all know that engine run in Detroit when Barry Sanders in their backfield. All I'm saying is all based on your personnel. You assembled elite wide receivers over the last 2 years, and a decent quarterback with great accuracy. Use that to your advantage now. Don't be shy about it. You know, your approach has to be in that ratio where it'll give you a chance to compete at a high level in the way that the NFL has been going. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying you don't run at all, because I would have just said 100-0. No,
Yeah,
no
right.
one in their right mind says that. That's why I specifically indicated that ratio of 60-40, because out of 10 plays that you call on the field, those 4 plays you could take it to the house even when you do run it. I'm not saying just because you run it 4%, you run it those 4 out of 10 times, you're not going to have success. You can still take it to the house. I mean, so it's not like it's what you call it. It's not like you're totally abandoning it. So I'm just saying, when you're behind the 8 ball, Mike, you can catch up faster if we have a mistake, is what I'm saying.
Well,
when
yeah,
you're
I agree with
passing the
you.
ball at that ratio.
I agree with you. I see where you're coming from. I see both sides of it. I see the miscommunication and where it went wrong. But I want to say this, there was a team that had like a 97-3% ratio of run to pass this year because of their quarterback, and that quarterback was Mac Jones, and that team is pretty shitty. So there was one team willing to almost run it 100%, and they ended up winning. So you can say what you want about it.
But look at that's true. I would argue that as well. It worked because Mother Nature handed a gift to the Buffalo to the Patriots, because they knew the strength of the Buffalo Bills was to throw the ball. So in that sense, the playing field, Mother Nature said we'll put a 400-mile-an-hour wind on it, so Josh Allen can't be effective. So now the other team has good running backs and good offensive line. We'll even make it a 4-point game. It still winded up being a 4-point game. You see what I'm saying? So even if the wind was 15 miles per hour less than what it was, Josh Allen probably could have completed another 3 or 6 more passes, and that could have been game winners, and they still would have lost. You see what I'm saying?
I got
right. So they Buffalo still probably would have won that game.
Oh,
because they only lost by 4 points.
Yep. All right, Crypto. I'm gonna drop you back. I'm gonna drop you back to backstage. I give you 30 more seconds. Go ahead and close out your thought.
Oh yeah. All I'm saying, I wasn't really trying to say Q was being isolated as far as a Dolphins fan. It's fine that he can come in the community and talk about football because of him being an overall football fan. You could be a fan of any team, even if you're a Jets fan. I don't care. it's fine. I mean, that's always good to chop it up with people of other teams. I kind of wish everybody had a representative that would drop in every now and then to the Dolphins community and talk about football, about their team, and get an
You know,
insight on what's going on. If we can
we've
have,
got
well, you can have all 28 teams, 32 teams, one, 31 extra teams, a guy come over, because every now and then I chime into Raiders, their talks on their chat streams talking about Dolphins. Of course,
so
I
once
go
we get,
I go over the top with about the Dolphins, because I want to
oh
I
yeah,
want to
we
make the
got
Dolphins look way better than the Raiders, of course. But
yeah.
I'll go in
It's been
their
hard.
streams and chop it up.
Well,
But
and one day when we make it, I have connections for like 20 of the 28 other teams or 29 other teams, however many there are.
okay, yeah, that's
I've
cool.
got
But yeah, I don't
I've
mind.
got
And you want to
educated
know what, Q? I
fans.
was gonna tell Q this. I actually It's one guy that almost made me a Steelers fan. If Marino would have been drafted by them, I probably
Hey,
would have been a Steelers fan
hey,
if I
I
wasn't a
like that.
Dolphins fan based on their colors in my childhood. I was 6 years old.
That's
And I
awesome.
chose the Dolphins because of the team colors, when I was a
Hey,
6-year-old kid. But if Marino got drafted, I probably would have traded. I would have changed my team from the Dolphins to the Steelers had they picked them in '84.
damn, that's
Yeah.
a big weight to put on Marino, and then he didn't come through. So I mean, you kind of should have.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I kind of got stuck with the Dolphins because they Marino afterwards, after I decided to follow the Dolphins. So ironically, I would have probably been a Steelers fan had they went with their hometown boy. It would have been the same. And then crazy, you want to know what ironic? Because the Steelers had some smart coaches. They had great Chuck Noll and all those guys were great coaches. You think they would have been run heavy if Marino was under center? I think not. They would have assembled great wide receivers for him. They would assemble him a great arsenal of weapons to go along with him. They would have gave him good running backs, but the ratio would have been very close to what I'm talking about if Marino was under center for the Steelers.
Hey, and that is what I call drop the mic. Appreciate you, Crypto. What up, MC? Bro, that was a hell of a mic drop by Crypto right there on the way out. But
it really was.
MC, hey, MC, so I want to give you a second because I know you're gonna take this and run. So this is you got 30 seconds to 5 minutes, however long you need. Anything you want to talk about that you just wanted a platform just to get off?
Actually, it's gonna be pretty quick. I'm not gonna take your. I know you're probably hella exhausted right now, like you said earlier. How are we looking up on those tickets?
The
Bama, Texas.
It's a holding pattern, but my guy is very he's very consistent that he will get back to me, but I can never rush this person.
I hear you. Yeah, I'm definitely coming to meet.
Oh,
with
dude,
you.
regardless if we, dude, what worst comes to worst, you and I'll take a couple stacks down there and buy from a scalper and get into the game that way, man. We'll figure a way in there.
Yeah, and
I can't wait to see Alabama get that ass whooped, bro.
No, Texas we're about to repeat. What's that? 2009. It's about to be another repetition of 2009.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, we're about to murder y'all like we did. Well, I can't. Was it 2010? I don't know when it was. Colt McCoy. We destroyed his ass.
Hey, you had a dirty hit on the opening drive that took him out, and that's why y'all won the game.
Bro.
Bro.
Victory is ours.
Where you at, bro?
Well, I was gonna say something else about. Oh yeah, I'm selling my I'm giving away my first. I told you I'm a season ticket holder for the Dolphins. I'm actually gonna give them away to someone. I don't know whoever for like the highest bid. With my job money I'm getting from work, just to come over.
You can't say give them away if you're bidding them off.
Not you know what the hell I meant.
You're selling your tickets.
Same damn shit.
Try not to get.
All right, man, that's all I wanted to say.
Right,
God bless you,
appreciate
man.
You, bro.
See you later, Chris. Thank you so much for having me on.
Hey, you can stay backstage. I'll be back there for a little bit, MC. All right, CT. What's up, big dog?
What's going on?
So
first off, I want to say, go Heat, fuck the Mavs. So that's first off.
Yeah, you see that? My camera said, "Fuck this guy." Y'all notice how I can do that? I like wipe off that little. That's weird.
I love it. I just wanted to start that off on a different note. I will give the Mavs respect. I got to give it to you. I watched that last game on their play-in. and they showed up. So I will give them credit. I will not tear them down, but I'm still saying F them because the Heat
Let's
are
go
doing
Heat.
this shit.
Let's go
And I
Heat.
don't think the Mavs are going to make it to the finals, but I hope they do so that we can beat you. And then I can, do the dirty dance on you and everything and trump you down. But
Hey, I promise you'll beat me at least 2 games if it's Dallas and Miami.
I agree. I think that you guys will give us you'll give us a good fight. But I think that, oh my God, if Oladipo comes back, there's no way you're winning. You might as well. Everybody else just might as well fold, bro.
I'm not going to argue. I've been saying Dallas, Miami in the finals, and I never gave my prediction, and I still haven't on who I think would win that series. But I still think those are the 2 teams that are going to be there. But if Luka, if they get out of the first round against Utah without Luka, I'll be impressed. But he has to be there for round 2, and it's a high calf strain, not a low one, so it's not near his Achilles. It's high. I know the likelihood of him getting back to his feet, 2 to 3 weeks, 2 to 4 weeks, you'd probably be good enough time to depending on the severity of it. But if they don't have Luka if they get past Utah and they don't have Luka, Dallas is hurting. And so I want to ask you this. So this is my last question to you, and then I'm going to let you have the floor for a minute to answer this. MVP, most valuable player. Does that not mean that a team whose best player, if they're not playing, they're not good? Does that not add weight to the MVP consideration for a guy like Luka with the numbers he has, averaging 28, 9 and 8 on the season, and his team, they were 500 without him, but you had a guy like John Morant whose team was 20-3 without him. You got a guy like Denver who survived. Well, Jokic never gets hurt, so that's one thing. But you got Philadelphia. They've got other superstars on that team, and they have had other superstars on that team. Luka's been doing this by himself. I'm curious as to why you think Luka still isn't in that top 3 as far as MVP votes.
I think it is a travesty. I will give him credit again. It's easy, just like a Jimmy Butler, and a lot of people want to give him so much credit, and he deserves it to a degree because shit, he dropped 45 tonight. So that I get it, but also I think that when, like you said, the same argument with Philadelphia and having more stars out there, it's that same concept where for the Heat per se, it's not that we have stars because we do again. We have Bam and we have Lowry and we have guys who can carry the floor. They can carry the floor in his absence, and I don't think that Luka has that same luxury. So I'll give him that. But I think that again, I hate to say it, but I don't particularly care for the awards anymore because it's all a popularity contest.
Oh, I agree. Okay, so then I have a question. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, and that's where I have the issue. Whether it's football and the Pro Bowl, whether it's the NBA and their all stars and whatever. Even the end of the season awards, sometimes they don't go to the guy that really deserves it. It's frustrating. And so that's where, again, it's fun, like you and I, to argue the merits on it because you're never going to get a fair shake in the awards. You're just not. Because
I got a question.
Guys can play great on bad teams, but because they're on bad teams, they're automatically disqualified. And it's like, I don't think that's fair. If a dude's on a shit team and he still gets some, I don't know, 6,500 or 7,500, win percentage, but he's doing it all by himself, nobody's going to consider him because he's on a shitty team.
Yeah.
And it's just, it's an automatic skip.
So I got a question. You got 4 guys to choose from. Who are you taking to start your franchise? Luka Doncic, Jason Tatum, Trae Young, Ja Morant.
I'm not really. I think Trae Young is a good shooter, but he's not really a hold it down kind of guy. So I'm not really in on him. I would say it would be hard for me, whether it's Morant or Luca. I think those would be my top two options, just because they don't always show you the flashy shit, but they're the ones that hold down the team, and that's where I feel like in the
and I
NBA
think
it's
Morant.
missing.
I think the difference and why I think Morant is a close second for me is why the only reason he's not first is obviously because I'm a homer, but his talent level, I think he does have the ability. I think he does have the ability to do those flashy plays a hell of a lot higher, more consistently than Luka. But what Luka does is it's a for me, the reason Luka doesn't get the well, not okay. I'm gonna take my emotions out of this. Luka Doncic to me, not just European, he's one of the first NBA superstars I've ever seen that plays a gear slower than everybody else, but is always ahead of everybody else. As a superstar, you do not get him to play faster than he wants to play. And he's a gear slower than the guys like John Morant and Trae Young and the younger guys that are up, Jason Tatum. So for me, watching him play, it's watching art in motion because he does keep it at one pace. It's his pace. It's Luka Doncic's pace. It doesn't matter what the other team throws at him. He doesn't speed up, but he's always ahead of you. So I just think he's very special in that aspect to where the dude, he's 23 years old. He's going to be 3-time All-Pro, first-team All-Pro, Rookie of the Year. Arguably could have been in Most Improved Player in his second year in the league. Was top 5 and top 6, I guess, in MVP this year. What he's doing at such a young age, I just think it's the sky's the limit for the kid. And I'll reserve my judgment on where he ranks all time. But as the Mavericks, already to this point, he's top 2 for me. It's Dirk and then Luka. I don't think there's ever been more fortune in. Maybe there has, but in the NBA to go from a guy like Dirk to a guy like Luka, I think that was, we're very fortunate as Mavericks fans.
Yeah, man, his advantage is, even over Morant and all of them, is his physicality, his willingness to go to the rim, his shot selection. He does all the good things that you want without, and again, he's not always going to give you everything flashy, but neither did Dirk, neither did all these other, good players. Great. And just because they don't have those flash plays, they kind of be discredited, but they're still holding down the team. And that's where I was saying, I think that I love those underdog players. I love, guys who get counted out because they're the ones that step up. They want to make a name for themselves. They step up. And he's been doing it.
Yep. All right, CT. I'm gonna let you go out back. Stick around for a little bit. I'm gonna do some backstage after this. What up, Alex?
What's going on, Mike? How you doing, man?
Good, man. I'm it's been a week. I'm quite exhausted, so I'm cutting this a little short tonight. Shorter than normal.
Here, man.
But I wanted to bring you on. And it doesn't have to be Miami. It doesn't have to be the Dolphins. It's anything. It doesn't have to be sports. But what's something on your mind that you've wanted to discuss lately, and or maybe it's a thought that you had and nobody was around to hear it? Give me something.
I'm gonna go. Can I go personal about?
Yeah, bro. This is open mic, bro. This is whatever you want to talk about.
I think the transition from Florida to Texas. I hope it's not gonna be as hard as I'm thinking it might be. Because for my wife it was a lot easier because she got a job right away with working for her family. But I'm just worried about because I thought I had something lined up, but obviously that fell through. So
are you worried? Are you worried because of the job aspect?
Yeah, job aspect.
Okay, so I'll tell you this: if you work hard, you'll have a job within a week. If you walk into a T-Mobile, a Sprint, a Verizon, another AT&T, and maybe a franchise for an AT&T, you walk in confidently and you present yourself as somebody that works hard, they'll hire you in a heartbeat. You won't go more than a week without a job. I can promise you that. And if you do, you're calling me and I'm getting you a job because I'm your personal network in Texas. I'm very blessed to have met a wide variety of people in different industries. And if you need a job, especially telecom. I mean, one of my cousins is really high up in the AT&T sales department for his district. So, bro, I got you. If that's your worry, yeah, go shove that aside. I'll get you a job your first week here. I promise you that.
I appreciate that, Mike. I'll definitely look out, if something falls through, because as it's looking right now, that's just been on the back of my mind. Actually, it's been on my mind.
Dude, that's a big move, bro. That's a big move. It's not like you're moving cities. You're moving like across the country, damn near.
Especially somewhere I've never been before.
Yeah,
that's I've never been to Texas.
We respect hard work in Texas, man. If you work hhard, you're golden. I've been a general manager at multiple different places. I always look for the people that I could tell were hard workers, and they're always around. So I have no doubt that your worry will be peace before too long, because first of all, you got me in your corner, and I promise you, between me, EM, we got you, bro. We got you 100%. We'll get you a job.
I appreciate it. My wife went to the store today. She FaceTimed me when she was in the store. It was some store that start with a T. It's like a grocery store with a whole bunch of other stuff that you could buy, and then all of a sudden she FaceTimes me in a whole section of Dallas Cowboy jerseys and stuff like that, and she goes to me, babe, which one do you want? None of them. I don't wear shit on my. I don't wear shit.
That's amazing.
So,
good luck finding anything Dolphins in Texas.
I
gotta go to Champ Sports. That's about it. Yeah, you got to go to Champ Sports. They got Dolphin stuff there, but it's always the malls.
And I bet you don't even have my size. That's the whole thing.
You need an extra small for a pipsqueak like you. It's kind of hard.
Yeah, extra small, more like a 4XL. I'll tell you that right now.
All right, Alex. Give me something. Give me. Go ahead. I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you 15 seconds. When I stop talking, you got 15 seconds to brag on your Mets. Go.
All right, so we took another win tonight. We swept the Giants in a doubleheader. Scherzer looked fantastic. He had a no-hitter going into the sixth inning, But I was really hoping that he would have stayed with that no-hitter, because it would have been an interesting situation if he would have kept him. If Buck would have kept him in the game.
Okay,
he had a no-hitter going in the eighth.
Okay, so I'm piggybacking off of that, because that was your 15 seconds, and I don't like you talking too much about your Mets, because they're going to be really good this year, and you're going to have plenty of time to brag on them later. But so Kershaw, 80 pitches through 7 innings, 13 strikeouts, perfect game. Why the hell did they pull him?
I think the reason why, because it's so early in the season.
80 pitches, bro. Are we really that pussified to where we can't let somebody get to 100 pitches?
But Mike, you got to understand somehow. That was game number 5, right?
I don't care. I don't care. Do you know how many perfect games there's been in baseball? 22, 23, I think. Yes. 23. In 1,600 years, however long baseball's been around, there's been 23 perfect games. You got 80 pitches through 7 innings, 13 strikeouts. Nobody's touching you. And even if you got to 100, that's 9 innings. So why? And it's not like it was a guy that's coming back off injury. It's Clayton fucking Kershaw. Excuse my French, but you have the opportunity to be one of those 24 people that have gotten a perfect game. Dude, I'd have been effing livid. I'd have been throwing a fit.
Oh, no doubt about it. I'm with you. I'm with you in that, but I can understand why. Roberts pulled him.
Not at 80 pitches. You can't convince me that at 80 pitches. Dude, I'm telling you, bro. You cannot convince me that 80 pitches was the threshold for Clayton Kershaw 16 years into his career, that he can't throw 100 pitches in his first start or second start of the year. There's no excuse for pulling him in that game. And that's why people are not watching baseball.
Did you see that there's been something here's been very interesting, because the first couple games, we've seen a lot of pitches take a no-hitter into the 5th or 6th innings lately.
That ball, go ahead.
Manaea was one. Kershaw, Scherzer was another one. I forget, it was somebody else that actually had it into the 8th inning.
The Astros, somebody against the Astros the other night did it too.
Yeah,
they got to like the 7th or 8th with the no-hitter, but they walked like 6 guys.
Yeah, but
Hey, if it gets back to being more of a, no. If it goes the direction that you're talking about, no. This sport's gonna lose all its fans. We need
I
that
got a
shift to
feeling.
go away. We need that shift to go away, and we need the average runs for
No,
a
I
season
don't
for
think.
the entire
I don't think
MLB
the
to be
shift. I don't
4.
think the shift is the problem. You want to. You want to know why the shift's not a problem? Learn how to hit the freaking ball the opposite way.
Alex,
That's how you learn.
listen to me.
You know.
Listen to me. It's the equivalent of juicing in the 90s, the late 90s, when McGuire,
Yeah.
Sosa, Canseco, Palmeiro, Pettit, Clemens, they all started juicing, right? Because the game was fading. They just got out of a lockout and they needed something to save the game. They juiced. They got a lot of home runs. You take away the shift, you just added 20 to 30 points to some of these batting averages for guys like Joey Gallo, guys that are dead pull hitters that cannot push the ball to save their life, can't even push a bunt. You just added 20 to 30 points to their batting average over a season. That makes the game more exciting because that leads to more home runs. That leads to more plays at the plate.
I hear
That
what
leads
you're
to
saying.
more that. So the shift is going to revitalize this sport, but I just don't. I think it's a little too late.
And also that I hate, and I repeatedly it disgusts me with the second base runner in extra innings. That is the most stupidest rule you could possibly put.
Alex, the only reason you hate it is because you've been on the wrong end of it. I'm telling you right now, I absolutely love
we
that.
actually were on the positive end of it today.
I love it, Alex. I love it. You want to know why? Because baseball is about strategy, and you cannot go into extra innings without strategizing now. You cannot go in, okay, we got the 3 best hitters coming up. We're going to be fine. No, you have to go in and be like, okay, this guy's probably going to sacrifice him to third. Then it's a pop fly away from losing the game. Dude, the strategy is intense now. You're going to see more people walking the bases loaded to get a force out at any base. Like, I love that rule. It's one of the few rules they've changed that I think is pretty cool.
Well,
it just adds to the strategy. Baseball is all about strategy.
Yeah,
bro, and
I agree.
That makes it extremely strategic at what you do in the extra innings now. And it changes who you bring in as a pitcher. It changes who you pinch hit. It changes who you pinch run. Like, it changes everything. That's why I like it, though.
Yeah, we weren't a positive end of it today with game 1 with Brandon Nimmo.
No, but Lindor hit a walk-off, though, right?
Yeah, that was the reason why, because Kapler had got into with the umpire because Nimble substituted late in the top of the inning, and he right before the start of the inning.
Is Gabe Kapler not the most, like, I'm gonna kick your ass general manager that baseball's ever had? That boy man, he's just mean, bro. He got the bald hair, the tats everywhere. He just looks like he's chiseled. I mean, he looks like he can kick your ass, and he's ready to. So, but hey, and Aqua, I never expected him to be good. So not a hot start is great for me. I just want 81 wins. We get to 81 wins. I'm happy. That's a win. This is the last year of our rebuild. Next year is when it counts, and next year is when I'll be very.
I was really hoping that the Mets are going to go to Arlington this year, but no, they're not going to Arlington.
No. What's going to happen is they'll be there next year, and next year we're going to the Jack Leiter game because I will be at the majority of his starts in Texas.
There you go.
He's the best pitcher the Rangers have had in the organization in my lifetime.
I would love to go. I would love to go see the new stadium. You know,
it's a treat, bro.
I'm already making plans for in June at Minute Maid Park. That's what I kept on telling you. You know, we got to drive up there.
Yes, for sure. We'll go to Minute Maid first, and then go to the Texas Rangers because Minute Maid it's been forgotten because so many stadiums came after it. But Minute Maid, when it was first built, was, man, state of the art. You had the train going inside the stadium. You had the air conditioning. You had the roof, everything. It was phenomenal. Still a really great stadium. Then go to the Texas stadium because if you go to Texas first and then you go to Houston, you're going to be really disappointed in Houston. But if you go to Houston first, you'll be impressed still. And then when you get to Texas, you'll be like, holy shit. So, all right, Alex, I'm going to drop you back. You can hang out for backstage for a little bit if you want. I know you're tired. All right, appreciate everybody being here, guys. This is a short show. I do apologize. I'm going to be all energized and ready to go come Saturday. Might jump on another day this week. I'm not sure yet. But, guys, when you come here, if you're just joining us and this is the end of the stream and you're coming in late, remember, Tonk 7, TMI Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Directly after that, you got Mike on the mic with open mic, and then you get me again on Saturday with Drop the Mic. Then you got color commentary on Thursdays at 10 p.m. Catch him on any of our shows. He was here tonight. I'm going to bring him on right before I leave just to give him a final thought. And as always, you can catch El Capitan with the Fins Tailgate, the tailgate party that never stops. Help support the channel. Cash App, Venmo's in the bottom there. Like, subscribe. If you're coming here and we're not live, like, subscribe, share it. Let all your friends know where we are, what we're doing here at the Fins Tailgate. We got a lot of things going on, and one of the biggest things that we have going on that we're really proud about is that we've partnered with Fanatics. Fanatics.com. It's your one-stop shop for anything sports you can think about. Merchandise. You can get hoodies, hats, flip-flops, underwear, boxers. I don't care. You probably get bathing suits of any sport. NASCAR, even if you don't think it's a sport, they still have it. So it's a good place to go. And before I close it out, I'm going to bring Mr. Color Commentary on here real quick. And Color, I'm going to give you, the last 5-10 minutes. Go ahead and just get some stuff off your chest, Bubba.
Oh, cool, man. Yeah, so I just wanted to shut you both down there with that baseball talk, 81 wins, man. Oh, them were the days. Them were the days, man. Them were the days. Yeah, Cardinals got to get at least 95 to win our division.
Well, you're the only one on this panel that's old enough to remember the days when the St. Louis was only winning 81 games, so it's okay.
Well, was that 70s, 80s run?
Hey, I mean, I wasn't alive when the last time they were happy with 81 wins. I'll tell you that. The Cardinals haven't been happy with 81 wins in a long time.
So not to shit on everybody's parade, but Cardinals beat the Marlins today 5-1.
Hey.
And they're 6-3 on the season. Pretty
Let's
good
go.
start, leading the division. And I just wanted to run down the box score on this because I think it's indicative as to what St. Louis has really built this year, and kind of quietly without people realizing it. Because a couple of the core guys, you'd have to be kind of St. Louis Cardinals fans to really know how good they are and why they've been kept around and made part of this core. But for example, you have Wainwright pitched a 1-run, 8-hit game. His only run came in the 6th inning.
Okay.
Cardinals scored early, second and third, in the second and the third, and then in the 5th, and then in the 5th inning, they added another one. But this is how it goes. So you got Goldschmidt batting second. He has 5 at bats, gets 2 hits, 1 run, and that run comes on Tyler O'Neill.
I like him, Studley,
hitting him in the 3rd spot. So he went 3 at bats, 1 hit, 1 RBI. Okay. Then you got Arenado in the 4 spot.
So dirty that y'all have him.
He had a goose egg today, 4 for 0.
Yeah, but still, I don't care. His defense is in the world.
But that's the thing. If ever, it's like on and off for everybody.
If everybody's clicking, it's going to be hard to beat that team.
Right. So then they put Pujols in the 5 spot as the DH. Right. He has 3 at bats, 2 hits, 2 runs.
Ooh.
And those 2 runs come on. Guess who follows him up in the 6th spot? Edman.
Who?
Edman.
It's not Jim, obviously. Why am I drawing a blank? Who's
Tommy Edman?
Oh, no. Okay. Yeah.
4 at bats, 2 hits, 2 RBIs. So he busted Pujols' pinch runner in.
Does that count for? Ooh, that's something I don't know. So if you get pinch run for, you get credit for the run?
Pujols got credit for the runs. That's what it shows on the box score.
You can't. But then one of those.
Oh no! I think it's adding him as a pinch runner, like he pinch ran for him later in the game. I don't.
Okay.
Yeah. So I kind of misspoke there, but yeah. So you got Pujols that gets on base, probably could blast a home run every other bat, but gets on base. Edman drives him in, right? Then you got DeJong in the 7 spot.
I love him.
I mean, DeJong, man, the guy could literally play the 4 spot, 5 spot on a lot of other teams, right?
I love him. Not a lot
I
of
love
people
I
know
love
who
him
he is
too. He's
outside of
so
St. Louis.
clutch, man.
Yeah.
It's unreal
Yep.
how clutch this guy is.
He's as clutch as David Freese was in the 2011 World Series.
So he has 3 at bats, 1 hit, 1 run, 1 RBI. So that's probably a home run, I'd imagine, because Molina doesn't have anything following him up. So yeah, that had to be DeJong popping in his single home run when nobody's looking. You know what I mean?
So this is my last question for you.
Well, real quick, then you got Molina
Okay.
in the 8 and Bader in the 9.
Yeah. I still can't believe y'all have Bader either.
I know.
Mm.
You can chase down anything in the outfield. It's like
Harrison. Yep. So
we got a
my
shot
last
this
question,
year, bro. We really got a shot, man. These guys stay healthy.
I love y'all. I just think, I mean, dude, the National
And
League.
we got Flaherty in the starting. Wainwright. I don't even know who our other starters are.
So question: when is Molina gonna decline?
Never. He's a Molina.
Dude.
I mean, the guy practices baseball in the offseason by playing in the World League. You know what I mean?
He's phenomenal. He's one of the great. He's probably a top 3 catcher of all time, in my opinion.
Yeah, and he's Ichiro-ing it over in Puerto Rico too. You know,
phenomenal, bro. He's so
he
good.
is.
And his brother got his only cycle of his career with the Texas Rangers against Boston Red Sox and almost fell over himself running around third base.
Oh, his brother was a Ranger, huh?
Benji Molina played for the Rangers, and he got his only cycle. He weighed 285 pounds running around trying to get that triple. He came around second, realized the ball wasn't close to coming in. He goes, "Wait, I gotta." And by the time he bounced on his slide into third, it was great.
Yep. Then I think he got their father too. It was baseball royalty, if I remember.
Yeah. Well, it's Yadier, Benji, and then there was another brother. It was Benji, Yadier. I can't remember the other guy. There's another guy. There was another Molina. I could be wrong, but
then we got our own Willie Duper Molina, who's no relation, but.
Hey, there you go. But all right, Cole, I'm gonna drop you back, man. I just wanted to bring you on, give you some final thoughts. I'm definitely getting off.
Sure thing. I wanted to give you a little baseball talk because I know you've been itching for it, man. So
yeah, appreciate you, Cole. I'm actually gonna be recording my on the mic 9 innings on the mic with Mike. I'm gonna be recording it Wednesdays 9 to 10, but it's pre-recorded. I won't be live, and then I'll be editing that and releasing it
on your actual channel or here. Okay.
No, it's going to be on my channel. So
Have you already fired it up? Because I need to get over there and subscribe if you have.
It's actually been around for a little over a year, but I don't advertise it. It's Mike on the mic.
All right.
I'll send
tell everybody to go there and subscribe.
Not yet. Let me get it up and running. The only video there is if people go there now, they're going to see my video hyping Tua up. So everybody's going to know that where I really stand on him. And I've been very honest of where I stand on him. So, but anyways, all right, Kohler, I'm going to drop you back for a second and say goodbye to everybody. Guys, thank y'all so much, man. I'm sorry I haven't been on as much. Life comes at you fast. You got to roll with the punches and just do what you can. And it's we're getting back into a routine, and we got some really Jose Molina. There we go. Thank you, Alex. Appreciate you. We got some really big news today. So some things are looking up, and we're excited going forward. And I'm going to be trying to be on here. I believe Open Mic might be the only show I've never missed. I love bringing y'all on here. I love all the conversation that happens. Appreciate y'all so much for coming to the Fins Tailgate and showing us the love that y'all have. I am Mike on the mic. This is Open Mic, and I'll see you next week, guys.